the screen for Mirotic. Back to Brooks. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for Chicago.
Just a lot of disappointment for the Knicks last year and their fans, as many were hoping for them to challenge for the East title, but it just never came together. A fragile line between being a playoff team and not.
And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Derrick Rose.
Here's Larkin. He's covered by Rose. Nice shot by Larkin. And the Knicks last season had some strong runs at times, but a slow start to the season, Steve, put them too far in back of everybody else.
Well, you kept waiting for them to catch up, but as you said, their sluggish start did them in, and they had to work overtime just to get back into the playoff hunt late in the year. Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Smith dishes to Larkin. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Larkin's got 6 here in this quarter.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defenders something extra to have to worry about.
And slam dunked by Butler.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Knicks.
They've been playing so smart lately. Just the way they move the ball and they share it, they're always finding good looks.
Shot clock at 5. And Shved kicks to Larkin. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Knicks trail by 4.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shved with it. Butler covering.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contest. They'll take that.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Smith hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And Chicago shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Rose kicks to Butler. Passes it to Dunleavy. Misses the 3. And at the close of the third.
This Saturday, December 20th, Jeff Teague and the Atlanta.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? It's the guys that have point guard skills that can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Mirotic in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Boy, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
And here's Rose. The pass to Mirotic. Anthony against Gasol. Feeds to Rose. They grab their own miss. The Knicks shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Melo having a terrific game. He's got 17 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bargnani's checked in. Outside Gasol. Mirotic sets the screen for Gasol. 4 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mirotic has got it all tied up now for Chicago.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Smith the pass to Anthony. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Gasol goes in, loses the defender with the screen, and drills the jumper.
How about that screen by Noah?
Now Bargnani. Outside Hardaway. In the corner, Smith with it. There's the block. They recover it. And again, Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got 23.
And at this stage of the game, that offensive rebound and putback is enormous. I mean, that feels like a 4-point swing.
Rose dishes to Gasol. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Catching up on the changes for New York. Quincy Azee's checked in for Smith. Larkin comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's early in for Bargnani. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. And the Knicks lead by 2. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Left side Rose. Fires from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, they almost tied it up with that shot.
Boy, they're this close here in the fourth quarter, scrapping back into it.
The Bulls shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And look at what Larkin has done so far. 9 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
Now, a lot of people thought, Steve, that Chicago had a chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make the playoffs. They had home court advantage in the first round as well.
Rose attacking, rejected by Anthony. They get it back. They retain possession. And it's Butler missing. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage really didn't do much for them as they dropped their first 2 games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Larkin kicks to Anthony. Shoots from 12, and he drops that one in. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, the Bulls ran into a solid Wizards team and lost in the first round of the playoffs. It looked to me like they might have been worn down. And I think a healthy Bulls team with a little more depth is definitely a threat to go deeper this season.
And the whistle blows. He decides to foul intentionally for some reason.
I'm not sure why you would foul right there, Kevin. That's obviously not the smart thing to do, so a mistake there.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Smith checked in for Quincy Acey. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Larkin. And Bargnani subbed in for Early. Rose gets to Gasol. Right side Gasol. And again, Chicago. No good. And that one's good by Noah.
He is not going to stop battling until that final whistle blows. What a putback.
The Knicks leading by 4. Smith outside. Here's the teardrop. Good.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Gasol, screen on Hardaway. Butler passes to Gasol. The shot from the low post is good. Gasol's got 6 here in this quarter.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. And he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Back to Anthony. Cuts it 5 from 18. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight. Bulls trail by 6. Rose kicks to Butler. Pass to Gasol. It's Chicago with another bucket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Smith for 3, and he gets it to go. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. Great look there, but off target.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Smith outside. Passes it to Galloway. Can't connect from short range.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
They get it back. Noah. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Just play smart, get a good shot, make sure it's a well-executed offensive possession.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Larry Sanders is checked in for Noah. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic. Tony Snell's checked in for Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.
It was Amundsen. He's checked in for New York. And Shved kicks to Amundsen. Fires it up. So it's New York picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me...
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin,